Hey, it's Mary, and I'm back with a process video for you today. I am working on my Christmas Stories album. This has been super fun to work on. I've only got to be able to do a couple of pages so far this season because we've just been so dang busy, but it's been really, really fun to work on. So what you see me doing there is making little tick marks, and I got really inspired by Joanna Gaines from Fixer Upper. If you watch Fixer Upper at all, she showed a couple weeks ago a wallpaper that she had used in one of the bathrooms, and it was a buffalo check gray and white plaid, and when there was a close-up of it, it was little lines making up the buffalo check. And so I got this harebrained idea to do this on a piece of paper a couple weeks ago. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, I have to scrapbook that pattern. So this is what I'm doing. I did 16 total stripes, and each stripe had an average of 10 straight stitches. It took me at least 45 minutes to do. So while this might be inspiring to some, just know that if you go to try it, be forewarned that it takes forever. I think that it was worth the process. I really like the idea, and it feels so fun inside the Christmas Stories album. As soon as you grab that page and you turn it, the texture of it just feels so much fun. You know that as soon as you turn the page, something exciting is going to happen. So I think it's worth it, but just know that I warned you. It's going to take some time. Anyway, I'm taking some gray cardstock. I really love the gray against the black and the white. And also there's gray in the background of these Santa pictures. And don't ask me what I'm doing here. I'm like playing the accordion or something. I like put it down and then pull it back up and then put it down and pull I need to have some kind of Christmas music or something with an accordion in the background there. Anyway, I just made this little accordion thing that I'm thinking this is where I'm going to put all the photos on, because the photos tell a story, and I had 6 of them. I had more than 6, but 6 of them really told the story of sitting on Santa's lap. And I'm just taking some double-sided sticky tape. This is the super tacky tape, American Crafts, so that when you pull it in and out, that it's not going to pull off of the page. And what I went ahead and did is I grabbed a wood button and those little enamel, or they're puffy round stickers from My Mind's Eye, and they fit perfectly inside one of those wood buttons. So that is probably what I will end up doing for all of those puffy stickers this year. And as you can see, I went to go tie my ribbon on it, and it's just falling off. It's failing. And so I moved the button up and wrapped the twine around again, and ta-da! I won. So these chipboard stickers that I'm pulling out, these are from the American Crafts Fa La La collection. And then I'm pulling out some ephemera, thinking maybe I'll use it. I kind of struggled with decorating it because I really wanted to keep it simple, but yet my nature tells me not to keep it simple. So I put things down and then I take them back up. I do add in some things from my own stash this time. This is a cut apart sheet from a very old Christmas collection that I actually bought with Kira when she lived in Washington. Last year we went to, or the year before last, we went to a scrapbooking convention in Tacoma, and it was so much fun. But there were a couple of kits that were super inexpensive that were vintagey styled scrapbooking paper and goodies. And so I add them into my Christmas stories. I kind of hoard those. It's a treasured collection of mine now because I really like vintagey things, and a lot of the images remind me of the Christmas cards my grandmother would send me when I was a kid. So anyway, I add that in, and I'll show you what I do later on with the journaling. And I'm kind of struggling to put down the ephemera still. I end up finding my, like, what I like in aesthetic in a little bit, but I thought I would keep it in so that you could see my process. The Believe up top wasn't big enough for my liking. I wanted it even bigger, and so I'm trying to bring in some pieces to make it look bigger. I put it down, I take it up, I put it down, and then I think, well, maybe I'll use the Follow Law banner from the Crate Paper chipboard. I start to get frustrated, and so what do I do when I get frustrated? I move on to something that I know isn't going to frustrate me, like sticking down pictures. So these pictures are hilarious. My children are just chatterboxes because I'm a chatterbox, and so they get on Santa's lap. Well, Abby does, and then Isaac, he knows that Santa isn't real, but he stands next to Renta Santa anyway and chats up a storm with him because he's just that kind of a kid. And the only way I could get the kids to stop chatting, I mean, even Abby, she goes, Santa, what do you want for Christmas? And then the look on his face was like, oh, I've never been asked that before. It totally threw him off his game. And so the only way that I could get them to stop chatting was to go, because I had gone, say cheese, and the kids didn't look at me, and Santa didn't look at me. They were just still chatting. And so I went, say poop. And that's like my go-to phrase of getting the kids to really smile and really laugh, because I don't know what it is with kids, but anytime that you say poop or pee or fart or burp, any kind of potty mouth, and they're going to laugh. They're just going to laugh. And the look on Santa's face is priceless. You will see a close-up here soon, and you'll see the look on his face, because he was just so shocked that I had said the word poop, and then he just laughed, and I got the best picture of him and Abby at the end, and Abby is like, oh, Mom, 4 years old, and I'm already embarrassing my kid, but you know what, I got the smile, I got what I wanted. Anyway, it was so much fun, and we love going and seeing Santa. So Santa and Mrs. Claus, they are at the high school every year. There's a event that the high school puts on. It says it's like cookies with Mrs. Claus, and then you can go sit on Santa's lap and you get to decorate cookies and all of that. It's really, really fun. Small town life. Anyway, so I finally figure out what I'm going to do at the top there, and I just used some of those wood veneer thickers, and then I got out my trusty little embossing label maker and said, Santa, I've been good. And here's some close-ups for you guys. I hope you guys are having fun with your Christmas stories or December daily or December not quite so daily stories, whatever it is that you're doing this holiday season. I just hope that you're having so much fun doing it, and thanks so much for watching. There are still a few items left for the Christmas stories kits at the Citrus Twist store, so go check it out. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.